Hello everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, Uttara, ma'am. So, I'm Maitri Mishra. I'm extremely sorry about it. Okay. So, I'm Maitri Mishra. My thesis has been submitted. I'm a PhD in biotechnology from the Antimicrobial Research Lab, Biotech Department, University of Mumbai. And today, as a part of the Science Dialogue series, the coordinator of whom is Dr. Gopal ji, we will be doing a course on data analysis using SPSS. So, before we proceed with the lecture, I would just want to ask you all do you have have you used any statistical software before? Like, have you used either SPSS or anything else like Origin or even Microsoft Excel? Like, have you used some statistical software before for any of your research related work? Anyone? Do you know SPSS or any other statistical software, such as there is MATLAB, there is GraphNet, something like that?
Ma'am, I have used Zotero for reference management.
Okay. No, but not that, Khushbu. I'm asking about statistical software. So the way we use, just a minute. So the way we use Microsoft Excel, suppose we want to make some graphs or we want to make some visualizations, we want to make some bar chart, we want to make some pie chart out of the data that we analyze. So have you used any statistical software, like any software, not just statistical, any software before?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So, so let's proceed with this. So SPSS becomes a special kind of software. Just a minute. So SPSS is like a specialized software when SPSS is one of the most frequently used statistical softwares for analysis, not just by life sciences people, not just by people who are in research, but even and not even just academicians or industrialists. It is used a lot, and it has been used in different fields and for different purposes as well. It is one of the most useful and user friendly softwares available for high throughput, easy analysis of any data. So, the topics to be covered in this course, in this 8-hour course that we are going to do, the main topics that we are going to cover. So, basically, in this course, like the motto of this course is just that you should get well versed with what SPSS is, what it has to offer, and how you can use SPSS for your own research analysis. So, we will be basically covering the basic fundamentals of SPSS and how you can perform usual statistical tools. Like you can use it to find mean, median, mode, and other things like an average or a different kinds of standard error, standard deviation, things like that. Or else you can use the SPSS to perform comparative tests such as t-test, ANOVA, etc. You can even use SPSS to perform correlation regression analysis where you correlate and you find the dependency of one variable on another variable. And finally, how you are reporting this analysis in your reports, how you use the SPS analysis in your reports. Basically, how you will make the visualizations and how you will be reporting the analysis that the SPSS has done for you. Today's agenda is to get well versed to start off with SPSS and to learn what is the data prep in SPSS. So, what is SPSS? IBM SPSS is a statistical package for social sciences. So, SPSS, it's a powerful statistical software platform. It was developed in 1968. It is one of the oldest and the most trusted statistical tools. It makes advanced analysis accessible via graphical user interfaces without requiring code, such as R requires code, but this statistical software SPSS does not require code as a, like, you do not need to like learn code, or you do not need to learn how to code in order to use the software. Biostatistics rule, it is the standard for clinical trials. It is one of the most frequently used softwares, as I already said. Not just for clinical trials, but even for hospital data management, which creates tons and tons of data, and public health surveys, which again creates a lot of data. Why do we biostatisticians use it? It provides rigorously tested algorithms which produce standardized FDA compliant output tables which are ready for publication. Now, what this is, we will come to that when we start to use the the SPSS software. It basically means that the tables that the SPSS gives, the graphs that it gives, just a minute. The tools, the graphs, the pie charts, everything, the error rates, etc., that the SPSS gives, we can directly use it in our publications. The GUI allows you to perform complex tests. You simply have to just click it. Like if you have seen Microsoft Excel, there will be a toolbar over here. You can just you maneuver over the toolbar and just click whatever you want to perform. Data discipline, the variable view is a very helpful tool. This is something we will experience more when we start using the software. Documentation, every single click generates a code. This creates an audit trail essential for our reproducibility. So what does this mean is that whatever we do when we use the software, whatever we do is documented in a separate place. How that happens, we will come to that. Okay, so how to access? There are three major options to access the SPSS analysis software. One of which is the institutional access, which is usually present. In case this is not present, there will be a free trial, like by default when you log in or register yourselves on the IBM SPSS site, it allows you to use the software for 14 or 30 days. And after that, the paid version needs to be installed. The alternative, an open access alternative to this, is the opposite of SPSS, which is PSPP. And this is open access. It is literally the same as SPSS, but it just has a different form of, like, it just looks different aesthetically. So before we proceed, I would like to request all of you to kindly just use the registration. Like if you have registered yourselves on the SPSS site, um, let me just show it to you. The IBM SPSS website. Have you registered yourselves on this website? Like, have you created a login for yourselves on this website? We will need to download the SPSS for practicing. So when you come to this website over here, what you need to do is, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dr. Kameshwaran, sir, you want to say something? Okay. So all of you, please just click on this try SPSS for free over here.
Started.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. Thank you. So
Thank you,
I was
sir.
out of a station, so good. So going everything is smooth.
Yes, sir. Like अभी बस चालू ही किया है हमने इसको.
बहुत अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा. सो मेरी तरफ से सारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स को अभिनंदन कर दीजिए, है ना?
हाँ,
And I
sir.
request them all to attend all the session and interact as maximum as possible, benefit as maximum as possible. They should take advantage of this 8 hours course. And this software, if you will focus, then only you will learn. This is like exercise. So attend all the lectures, complete all the assignments. And still, if you have any problem, you can convey me directly and keep in touch. All the best. Please continue, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So you will need to create your login into this, and you need to either, if you have a, obviously we all have Gmail accounts, you can sign up with Google, and then you don't need to do anything. You can directly start your login. And once you log in, you will get something like this. And then it will tell you thank you for choosing IBM SPSS stats. Then what you have to do is you have to get started over here. It will take you to your own dashboard. It's called my IBM dashboard, my products list. So see, like today I just created my registration. So it's active from 13 December, which is today, and it will expire after 14 days, which is like December 27. So now you will have to just click on this download button and it will start to download your IBM software. I will request you all to please do this and please let me know once your software has been downloaded. You all can convey on the message box also, like once you are done with the SPSS download and installation. So if you all are done, then we will proceed with that because we all need to be together on this to use it properly. Okay, Kameshwaran sir, thank you. You can start to install it also. Like you can just double click on it and it will start installing on its own as well. So please proceed with the installation of the software.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
I have got that page. Thank you for choosing IBM. What to do next?
You have to now get started. There will be a blue color tab just below that. It will be to get started.
Get started. Okay, ma'am.
And it will take you to your dashboard from there. Priyank, what is the problem? Like, why are you not able to download?
Ma'am, it's showing unable to download on screen. I either I have to go and start your free 14-day trial.
Yes, sir. You have to go for a 14-day trial.
Okay.
Kindly let me know if it is installed also. Post the downloading if it is installed. Kindly let me know in the message box. Okay, so the people who have easy who could download and install it both, I will present my screen. Does it open similar to something like this? What I have is a slightly older version of the SPSS. It's like SPSS 25. But what you guys must have downloaded must be like 31, probably. So IBM SPSS statistics has two, three different kinds of interfaces. So this is like the welcome page. What it will tell, it will like this is just news. This is for help and support. So when you click on this, you get an entire you get and this you get an entire kind of documentation which is over here. So the IBM website contains documentation on how to use different versions of IBM stats and different kinds of models also. So what we are using is like simple IBM statistics, but there are other things also. There is an SPSS modeler which is into modeling model वाले उसके हैं. Then there are others which are into other kinds of things, and some are very specific for specific kinds of data. But how to use all of them is all available in these different manuals. So it takes you there. You have to click on your version, and you will be directed to this entire thing. So you get to see the full table of contents. You can even change the version over here, and it starts with everything, like how you can install it, how you can just plug in for R and other things, like many things you can just start to do on that. Okay, so that happened, and it allows you to open a new data set or a new database query. And if you see over here, there are recent files and there are sample files. So recent files are like this. You can open another file also from here, or there will be sample files. So what are these sample files? These are sample files which are available in the SPSS software itself for you to practice. So they are already available on the SPSS, like whatever you must have downloaded. You will be getting these things also as your sample files. You can click any one of them. Like suppose if I click anything, so this is what I get. Even in the data view. So suppose if I just open some kind of data. So in your C drive, go to program files, and program files look for IBM. So one second. C disk में program files में IBM में obviously there will be only one SPSS में again only statistics में you will be getting 31. I over here have 25. Now in that you will have to click this samples wala folder. When you click the samples wala folder, you will get different languages. So the thing is that they have put they have put the same data in different languages for all the people to use. We will obviously select English. So when you select English, you will get all these different sample files to work with. Okay. So suppose I will be like, I will just select this. So SPSS statistics has two, three different kinds of file interfaces. One is this data set in which we are opening the data. The data set is stored as an SAV file, which is SAV or ZSAV. So whenever you click on all of this, there will be either SAV files or ZSAV files. So see, you can just open it from here. So immediately you get all of it populated in your data view. Okay. So was just a trial. Now we will see what happens. Now SPSS is not a single screen. It's a system of three interacting windows. The data editor .scv. This is where the data lives. It looks like a spreadsheet. If you have seen MS Excel, you will see that it looks exactly like that. It's just that the toolbars are a little different. Then there is an output viewer which is .spv. This is where the results appear, either charts, tables, and logs. And the last is the syntax editor, that is .sps, where code is stored. Behind every menu click is a line of code. So, coming back to this. So see, this is the output viewer which I was talking about in my data entry. This is the output viewer. This is the output viewer. So see, it told get file cc this etc. And in the output document, I mean in the data viewing document, I could see this. Now I can also open a new syntax file, and here I can click. Currently I've not done anything. So what you are supposed to do is you are supposed to select paste. So whatever activities you are doing on this data viewer will be shown as codes over there. But on that we will go a little bit later. Have you understood currently for now the three different screens of SPSS? One is this data editor. This is like the main hero of your SPSS. It is just like Excel, but it's just a little different. Then there is this syntax, which is not exactly required for us, but it's just a kind of documentation of our activities on the data viewer. And this is the output. So the output will keep telling you, it's like your logbook. It will keep telling you whatever you have done till now. Okay. So now the thing with this is that you will see that this data viewer has a data view and a variable view. Okay. The data view shows your data content. So over here, see, the data view is showing me some ships ka data. So what is the construction, operation, month, service, etc., etc. It is showing me all that. So it's the real data. Like जो भी मैंने tables में actually डाला है, this is shown in the data viewer. What does the variable view show? The variable view defines what data is being shown. So see, यहाँ पे data view में कैसे हो रहा है? So I have these columns over here. This is type, this is construction, this is operation, this is months of service, log of months of service, damage incidents, etc. So the variable view is naming all of these columns and attributing the columns with certain features. So let's see more. So see, this is like the name of the column over there. So here the columns in the variable view, the rows are about the columns which will be in your data view. It appears and it sounds a little bit complicated, but actually it's very simple. It's like in normal cases, like when you are going to make a table. So you think about table का title क्या क्या होना चाहिए, हम table में क्या क्या columns डालने चाहिए. So we think about that कि हम टेबल में सबसे पहले सीरियल नंबर डालेंगे, फिर नेम डालेंगे, फिर एज डालेंगे, फिर जेंडर डालेंगे, फिर पर्सन का बीपी डालेंगे, उनका सिस्टोलिक डायस्टोलिक समथिंग समथिंग बीपी डालेंगे, उनका वेट डालेंगे एंड समथिंग एल्स डालेंगे. So deciding on what columns have to be put in a table is the work that the variable view does. So usually in SPSS what happens is that when you open any data, if whenever you even import any data, like you can import Excel data, CSV data, any kind of data, whatever you do, immediately after you import it, first you have to go to the variable view. Why? Because you have to decide and customize your columns in your way. Okay, just a minute. Uthra ma'am, your software is not opening. Your login. Did you download the software, ma'am?
Yes, I downloaded.
Hmm.
I
So,
registered my mail ID also, but it's not opening.
you selected on get started and the download thing for the 14-day trial. You could do that.
Yes, I done. It's showing login with the IBM ID.
Hmm.
Then I done the login also.
Okay.
After that, it's not opening.
Uh, so have you downloaded the software, ma'am?
Yes, I downloaded.
So have you tried to install it, ma'am?
Yes, I installed completely.
So like, did it install successfully or something?
Yes.
So did you get this data viewer thing that we were talking about currently?
It's showing the icon also showing in my laptop recent places. I
Hmm.
started to open that, but again and again it's showing login with IBM ID.
Login with IBM ID.
Yes,
Okay, just
activate your digital or trial software with your IBM.
okay. Just a minute, ma'am. Is this the subscription ID that you're supposed to enter, ma'am?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I think, like, just try it, ma'am. I'm not very sure what is your problem. Is anyone else also facing a similar problem? Please let me know. IBM ID. No, manage devices will not be the thing. Download. Okay, IBM ID is your email ID, ma'am. Sorry. See, over
Yes.
here, IBM ID is this. So, like, obviously, because we used a Gmail account, so it made the IBM ID as your Gmail account only.
Yes, I gave my email ID and I gave password also. After
Hmm.
that, the page is not visible.
Like this page or the
Yeah.
IBM installation.
The IBM installation page.
Uh, okay, can you just share your screen, ma'am, for a minute because I'm not
Yeah,
understanding the problem.
sure.
I will just stop presenting. Okay, authorized you the you did not select the 14-day free trial, क्या ma'am?
Yes, I selected, I think.
अच्छा, I think आप एक बार वापस ट्राई कीजिए मैम. So because authorized user license is for people who purchase a single copy of the product. So like the way we purchase antiviruses, वैसे अगर SPSS लिया होता है, so we get a code for that. So if you have such a code only, then you can put the thing that you are seeing over here, ma'am.
Okay. Um,
Ma'am, same thing is
yeah,
happening
here,
with
this
me.
thing, trial.
Okay. Okay. Just a minute. Just a minute.
Already installed. Mm.
Okay. Is there a security code which has been entered to your email, ma'am, by any chance?
Yeah, it shown on OTP also. I entered that OTP.
So that should be the security code to finalize the activation, ma'am. Let me check what I also got an OTP.
Okay.
Okay. Subscription ID, account name, run as administrator, start your trial. Click the below link to sign into My IBM. After signing in, hit download and choose your operating system. Run the operator, select run as administrator. Okay. Log in with your IBM ID and password. Did it work, ma'am, for you? I will just send a photo of what I got on my this.
Okay.
This is I just sent it on WhatsApp. You will see that I have a subscription ID, I have an account name, a subscription expiration, and a subscription name. A similar email must have reached you also.
Okay.
And did you receive it? Please tell me that.
Not received yet.
Okay, okay. Um, it should be coming, ma'am. Please check your if you have different tabs like promotions, updates, तो updates में आप एक बार देख लो. चाहिए तो एक बार spam में आप check कर सकते हो, मैम.
Yeah, I received a photo. Subscription ID.
Hmm.
Okay, I will do.
Okay, okay. So I will just go back to presenting. Uh, is there anyone else who has a similar issue as Uttara ma'am?
Ma'am,
And
I had downloaded this IBM, but I had add this subscription ID. But when I'm signing in, when I'm adding this ID, the
Hmm.
page is only opened. Only the page is showing that signing in. No, nothing app is opening. And I had
Um,
not created password. And in already in IBM side, they are showing the password, but I had not created any password.
but because that is because you signed up using Google, na sir? Like you
Yeah,
used your Gmail account. You must
yeah.
have used your आपने Gmail account use किया होगा ना sir?
हाँ हाँ.
सो उसमें वो फिर वैसा हो जाता है। आप उसको एडिट कर सकते हो। आप अपना पासवर्ड चेंज भी कर सकते हैं सर।
एडिट करने के लिए फिर गूगल का पासवर्ड चेंज हो जाएगा फिर.
नहीं, नहीं वैसा नहीं होगा सर। आपका सिर्फ़ एसपीएसएस का आईबीएम वेबसाइट का पासवर्ड चेंज होगा। गूगल का पासवर्ड चेंज नहीं होगा।
तो गूगल का पासवर्ड उसने पैच कर लिया ऐसा.
हाँ, एंड आप उसको एडिट भी कर सकते हो। यस खुशबू?
ट्राई कर रहा हूँ, वो कोई नहीं लगा.
Ma'am, I have installed that software, and
हुँ,
then they are showing like license information, like no license found for IBM.
ओके। विद द सब्सक्रिप्शन आईडी आल्सो?
And when I'm going next, they are showing like license my product now. They are giving options: enable for temporary usage or license my product now.
टेम्परेरी यूसेज दैट 14 डे थिंग जो उसमें आया होगा।
Then they are asking for temporary usage file. So do I have to upload any file?
नो, 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 यू डोंट नीड टू अपलोड अ फाइल।
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, the IBM SPSS Statistical 20 License Authorization Wizard app has been downloaded. And when I'm trying to open it, it is not getting open and showing like yeah, they are showing like you are not having license. May I share my screen?
yes, Khushbu.
Mm, mm. See, ma'am, whenever I'm trying to open it, they are showing like this.
Okay. Just give me a minute. I will just see what is the problem. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I would request that uh, what you would do is आप लोग जब उसको इंस्टॉल कर रहे थे तो वो इंस्टॉलिंग विजार्ड आया था ना विजार्ड शील्ड और
Yes,
इंस्टॉल विजार्ड शील्ड करके आता है
yes, ma'am.
you will have to run as administrator once. The first time when you log in now, when you run the software, you will have to run it as administrator. If you want to try, you can try. Like whoever is having issues, please try running as administrator. So when you click on that now, तो उसमें शायद होगा. सो व्हेन यू क्लिक ऑन SPSS ना यहाँ पे रन एज एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर का एक ऑप्शन आता है you will have to do that first. Like I cannot do it and show it because I have already installed it. But when you are running that software for the first time now, run as administrator. So what will happen is that it will ask you to log in using your Gmail account or it will ask you to put your IBM ID. Once you do that, and once you put your password, and if it is successful, then what it will do is it will send you a code, and it will send you a code on your Gmail. So, what then it will say verify your identity or verify your account on IBM, something like that. So, you will have to put that code. इट्स लाइक पुटिंग एन OTP जैसे आप हम कभी लिंक्डइन फेसबुक इंस्टा पे व्हेन वी आर लॉगिंग इन फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम ऑन एनी डिवाइस सो इट जैसे इट सेंड्स एन OTP टू आवर जीमेल अकाउंट्स और वॉट एवर ईमेल अकाउंट्स आर एसोसिएटेड विद दैट प्लेस तो वहाँ पे जैसे हम OTP डालते हैं या जैसे हम जब फ़ोन पे भी लॉगिन करते हैं तो वो जब OTP मांगते हैं तो वो वैसा एक OTP आएगा एंड यू आर सपोज टू पुट दैट OTP ओवर देयर. Is there anyone who has successfully like installed the IBM and they can see the IBM the way it is appearing over here like this? If so, because then we can troubleshoot quicker. That way I'm asking. Anyone else who has tried to download the software and they have successfully or whatever problem they are facing, can they just tell it right now? So we will just sort it out as soon as possible.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I am unable to download because 7-digit password I didn't receive in my mail.
The same
Okay.
thing is happening with me too.
Okay. Um, so I think एक बार all of you ना I would just request you all to just uninstall your like whatever you must have installed or downloaded. आप उसको ऐसे fully एक बार delete and just uninstall it and try installing it again.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
I have sent some messages on the chat. Please see on the Google Meet chat. It is just some instructions for you to install peacefully. If you're facing any trouble, please let me know.
And after uninstalled, I tried to install.
Yes.
I done the process, reached the
Hmm.
14-day trial step. After
Hmm.
that, it's showing multi-factor authentication enrollment. I sent the screenshot in WhatsApp also. Can you check
Okay.
once?
Okay. Yes. Yes. Start here. Create your account. Okay. Continue. IBM. One time access code sent to your email address. I think you will have to select that, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, it is showing IBM verify code.
The IBM app will be like you will have to download another app, like it is an IBM Verify app.
Oh, okay. Separately, I have to download.
Hmm.
Okay.
No, no, matlab it's not, it's recommended, but it's not required. So I would
Okay.
suggest if you can do that email thing or a device with a biometric sensor. But
Okay. Device with biometrics.
still, uh, but you are on the website, na, right now, ma'am. I
Yes.
was like, you did not, you can go to your IBM, your own dashboard and download the SPSS software, na, ma'am.
Yes, I downloaded.
Hmm.
Okay, I will do.
There is a YouTube link that I have shared. It is to like it is just for helping you to understand like where you might be facing any trouble, like all the people. So
Okay.
it's just to see, like it's just a 2 minute video. Just click on it if you are able to understand where is the problem that is coming. I'm trying to download it as well again. So you will be getting a code like this. The code that you are seeing over here, you will be getting a code like this, where how they normally ask is they have like just say debit card numbers, just say they have these series of numbers. Aadha series they put it, Aadha you have to put it over here. And once you put it, you have to verify. The same thing happens when you are starting your SPSS software on your laptop for the first time after running as administrator. Um, Gajendra sir, I saw your message on the chat. It is recommended that you would please stay till like 8 p.m. So we will try to download it again. And so that tomorrow onwards, then we can start with the actual analysis, like whatever we had planned for today, like the data prep and descriptive stats, etc. So if possible, please do stay. If you want to try, you can try it on your own later. So I will just try to download it again in front of you, and then we will see what happens over here.
Yes, ma'am.
On the chat box, I will be sharing one link also with you. So it is the older version of IBM that I was using. I will just, it's like a crack version of the SPSS. So I will just share it with you on the WhatsApp chat and over in this Google Meet also. Just a minute.
Ma'am, I have installed the software. Then they are showing
Hmm.
welcome to install Shield Wizard for IBM SPSS statistics, and they are showing the below button of next.
Yes.
Then
So, hmm.
they are showing modify, repair, or remove.
Modify, repair, or remove.
May
Modify.
may I share the screen?
Uh, yes. No, what I would suggest is that we will just what you had done. You had installed it previously and you tried installing it again.
No,
So,
I'm first time I'm installing it. But after uninstalling it, again I'm installing it for the first time.
okay, okay. So
Then,
modify it. So click on modify.
okay, ma'am. Then next, okay.
Hmm.
Then they are showing like select program features you want to install. Okay, again it is installing.
Okay. So till then, what we will do is just we will just understand about SPSS and its things for some time. We will not go into computing the data for now. We will just understand how the data looks.
Okay.
So as I had said, these are some sample files. Suppose I just open this. Okay. So the variable view of the SPSS software. Now it has some certain attributes. First is the name. It tells the internal system name, meaning the name of your column. It has to be short, it has to be unique, and there cannot be any spaces. SPSS does not handle spaces in columns very well, at least in column titles. And like suppose systolic BP, if you have to give a space, you give an underscore, not a space. Then the type. What can be the type? Data format, it's usually numeric, even for categories. So over here, see, the data type can be numeric, or I will just share my screen full. My full screen. So suppose the name is the toxin and yield over here. The type is numeric. So when I clicked on numeric like this, I clicked on the three dots of the numeric that I got over here and I clicked on that. So variable type is what? Numeric, comma, or a dot, or a scientific notation, a date. Then even the date formats come. It is a dollar as in currency. Not just dollar, you can put any custom currency over here also. Then a string. String is what? String is usually names. Like, you will put the name of a person, restricted numeric integer. So here you will just select numeric. Successfully, software is opening now. Congratulations, Uthra ma'am. What did you do?
Thank you. I done one mistake. That is, once we received the OTP in mail, now I
Yes.
went in backspace. I mean back window.
Okay.
Still,
Okay. Okay.
but now I took my OTP from my mobile mail. Then it's
Okay.
automatically. This is the thing. Everyone do
Okay.
this.
Okay. 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 So, Okay, you do not have to you change the window, that was the problem. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes, that is the thing.
Okay. Acha, okay, okay. So meaning it did download successfully, right? So you can
Yes,
see the thing now, like the data viewer, etc. You can see, right?
yes, I can.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you so much, Uttara ma'am. So I would just suggest all of you to, like, not for now, we will just see the variable attributes and its types for now. We will wrap up at 8, but all of you either try the same method like what we were trying. Please change your IBM ID and the password to something that you remember, so that when the software asks you, you can just put that normally, and then when it sends you the OTP, you can put that OTP from your phone as Uttara ma'am did, so that there is no problem as such. And please let me know on the group once you are done, like after this lecture, before tomorrow's lecture, like in this 24 hours ka duration, please let me know anytime if you are able to successfully download the trial software and let me know about it, okay? Okay, so coming back to this variable attributes, the type we selected is numeric. The width of the column can be how many characters? Here I am selecting 8. Decimals, there are 2. Actually, I don't need, but still I'm just putting. What is the label? The label is the real name that will come over here. What is the actual thing? Meaning the column name is toxin, but what it actually is? It's an aflatoxin PPB. The name is yield, but what it is? It's the yield of the corn. That way. Values none over here. Columns will be total 8. You can align them right, left, or center. Then the measure, what it is a measure of. This is a very important thing. So it can be a scale, it can be ordinal, or it can be nominal. We will see what it is in some time. So see, the type is, sorry. The type is data format, usually numeric. Label is human readable description where the spaces are allowed. So the label was this, aflatoxin, PPB, and convolute. Here the spaces were allowed, such as this. Then values are coding for the categorical data. So it can be the values over here. They can be 0 or they can be 1. So when you have to add it, you will have to add, suppose I'm just putting it as say. So it is, I will put 0 for no toxin. I will add. So this is how it adds. And see, because I had selected 2 decimals over here, so it is doing 0.00 equal to no toxin. Then value is like 1. I label it as toxin. Then I will say OK. So now it is telling 1.00 equal to toxin. And then I click OK. So this is what it is showing now. Then measure is the statistical nature of the data, which can be scale, ordinal, or nominal. So what does that mean? So this determines which statistical tests are allowed. Why? Because most of the statistical tests can be carried out only on scale or ordinal type of data. Why is that? Because scale means continuous numbers with meaningful maths. So there will be actual numbers 96.98, 26.5, 5.9, etc., etc., etc. There will be all these numbers. Then there comes ordinal data, which will be categories with a rank, like stage 1, stage 2, pain is 0, pain is 9, something like that. Level 1, level 2, that way. Hypertension level 2, level 3, etc. So the thing with measurement levels is that why is the variable data, why is the variable view so important after all? It's mainly because of this column called measure. Why? because it sets the stage for the whole statistical analysis of SPSS. So now over here, see, toxin, we measured it as a scale. Why? Because it will have some numbers. It will have a lot of numbers. The toxin can be, if we see, if we go to the data way and if we see the toxin, it has all these numbers 22, 27, 19, this, that, everything. And when we go back, so that's why it's the scale. And the yield is nominal. Nominal meaning what? It is under different categories. So see, it is divided into categories like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. So the yield is from ranging from 1 to 8. 1 might be very good, 8 might be very bad, or something like that. So the thing is that statistical analysis, whatever analysis you want to carry out, mean median mode, you want to carry out ANOVA, you want to carry out other tests. So all of them, you want to carry out chi-square even, all of that can be done only on these two types of measures. They cannot be done on the third type of the measure, which is nominal. The nominal categories are categories with no order. Example, gender, race, and blood type. So this is just like data. You cannot categorize them. You cannot say male female में male को मैं ज़्यादा दूंगी, female को कम दूंगी. Race में whatever, blood type में A, B, O and everything. So it is just a nominal data. You cannot perform statistical analysis on this. And that is why defining the column variable, defining column attributes in this variable view is one of the hallmarks of SPSS and one of the highlights of SPSS. It sets the stage for the data view. It sets the stage for how you will view your data from the same Excel sheet into this SPSS such that the software also understands it and you also understand it in such a way that you can make meaningful graphs out of it. So, but then still, suppose if I have a survey based data where I'm like asking some males and females, like what kind of breakfast do they like? So, suppose I will just open another kind of, there was some more data. So there is some kind of breakfast data over here. So suppose if I open that. So what has happened over here? This is some ID, this is some gender, and these are different kinds of columns. So when I go to the variable view, what happens is the SCRID is one column, gender is one column, which is numeric. So what did they do in here? Where one is male. Hello? Where one is male and two is female. Then overall preference, breakfast with this, that, etc. And these are different kinds of breakfast options that were asked. So people were so in this survey data, this is the survey data of sample survey data of certain people who have just simply told their breakfast preferences. What would they like to have in the morning? So uska data hai ye, and the variable view has decided it like this. So 1 and 2 को उसने scale कर दिया, बाकी 2 को उसने ordinal कर दिया. Now see, here the thing is that so technically all this is kind of like nominal data क्योंकि हम we cannot rank any of this, right? We cannot rank English muffin over jelly donuts or blueberry muffins over toast and marmalade and so on. So the catch is that what they have done over here is that they have made it ordinal data, and here in the menu scenarios, what they did was that they defined each and every kind of breakfast combination and they gave it a value. Why is value label important? Value labels are important because computers like numbers and humans like words. So what we tell in words, like I will state something like I like toast and juice in my breakfast every morning. So over here, if I check the SPSS data, we will be like, okay, this is category 1, gender 1, TP15, etc., etc., etc. That way. So in SPSS, we never type text into the data view. We always use a number because it's easier to work with numbers and to work around numbers. It prevents typos, it allows faster entry, and it's required for regression analysis. So the setup is like this. Value 1 is male, value 2 is female, etc., etc., etc. Similarly, in the breakfast options, what did they do? They put 1 as no breakfast, 2 as toast with juice, 3 as something else, 4 as something else, and so on. So this we will attempt tomorrow because we will need the SPSS working of all the people. But till this time, like whatever we have done till this slide, was it understood for all of you, like how the SPSS works? Like how the SPSS looks? Was it okay enough for you to understand that much? Thank you, Uttara ma'am. And I will again just request all of you, like during this time from today to tomorrow, please try and download your trial versions. And I've also sent another link which is the crack version of the SPSS. I will just quickly show you what to do in the crack version. Just 1 minute. In the crack version, what you're supposed to do is C में जाओ, program IBM SPS stats 25. Um, so in that crack version, what you will see is so you will be redirected to a page like this, where this folder contains the crack version of your SPSS statistics. So you will need to download this. This is the download button over here, and you will need to download this, and you will also need to download this crackwala folder. What will this crackwala folder contain? This contains this readme text and this small file called lsrvc. So what you are supposed to do is this lsrvc, okay, this lsrvc you have to copy paste, you have to copy, and you have to, so what you do is first you download and download this thing, and the lsrvc file that you had got, you have to go to your PC, this PC, C drive, program files, IBM, SPSS, stats 25, because it is a 25 wala version. And over here, there is already an lsrvc file already here. So C. HIJKL. So see, this is the LService file. What you have to do is कि जो यहाँ पे जो ये फाइल है ना, ये कॉपी करके आपको इधर उसको रिप्लेस करना है, and then your version will become free. You will be able to use it for a longer time. If it is not understood, I will be putting a little bit of a protocol on the group also. But it is only if the trial version does not work, and if you try like how Uthra ma'am told that you can check the password on your phone and just put it that way. So if it works, it's very well and good. And this you can try later, like after the entire course is done, because it's anyways a crack version, it will stay that way.
Ma'am, will we get recordings of all these lectures?
Mostly yes, but I will have to confirm about that. And recordings will be available, but later. And even the PPT should be available, but currently I cannot share the PPT because I already have that the data output that we were supposed to practice
Yeah.
today. So for today, I will not be able to share the PPT. I will be sharing the previous PPT, like अभी तक के जितने slides हुए, I can share them on the Google Classroom. You will be having a Google Classroom link, and
Okay.
the remaining part of the PPT, because we will be doing it tomorrow, will be shared along with the second lecture wala PPT.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any doubt with anybody for now? Like anyone else who could download, or if there is any issue with anybody? I think if no, then you can log out for now. We can continue tomorrow. Please try to download your software and please let me know on the group. All of you can log out now. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.